Welcome everyone. So today we're going to give you an overview of the playlist details, meaning that when I click into the playlist, what am I sort of essentially seeing? So here I am under playlist, the landing page, and I am going to click into corporate info. All right, so this is the breakdown of what it looks like when you click into a playlist. The top left here, right, back to playlist, that's just essentially where we started. Corporate info, that's the name of the playlist. And then here's sort of a breakdown. So I have 12 assets that are in this playlist, combination of obviously active, expired, and so on. And it actually says right here, 11 active, 1 expired. This playlist is not shared to any facility, but if it was, this language would change. And then again, I've got sort of just a duration of the number of assets. So down below, of course, I can search for a particular, asset, video, PowerPoint, whatever it may be. The table kind of breaks. It's very similar to our legacy CMS where we've got an image. On click is actually going to show you a preview of that asset or that document or video. File name, if it's active, of course, right? Status, time, duration, and then sort of the date scheduled. So as I select one or multiple assets, we do get a drop down of some commands. Now there is another tutorial that talks about this a little bit more, but essentially just as a quick look or a quick lens, obviously we can remove or copy one or two assets. Right here we have the drag and drop. So this is how I can change the order. So maybe I want to do my Saturday Night Live. I want to move it down from, my sort of what to expect. See, simply as drag and drop. This is nice. The only thing I'm just going to kind of call out here is we have the drag and drop, but we also have pagination, all right? So that's these pages down here, page 1, page 2. When we have this drag and drop feature, there's no way to take, let's just say this email break, and drag it, right, to page 2. There's no way to do that. So we have a couple ways where we can, essentially fix this. The first way we can do it is stay in page 1, and we can come to items per page, and we can change that to, say, 25. Now I have everything on a single page, and I can simply click image breakdown, image 1, right, and drag it all the way down, kind of wherever I wanted it to be. The other way that we can accomplish this is we have a button right here called change order. So when I change order, when I sort of select this, what I'm doing is I'm taking all the assets in multiple pages, right? And again, maybe you're simple or you just have, one page of assets, but maybe you have a lot. Maybe you have like 3 or 4 pages. What this is going to do is it's going to take all those pages and take all those assets and it's just going to consolidate them. Now it's only going to show the active items, okay? But again, what it's allowing me to do is take this Saturday Night Live clip, Dunkin' Donuts, and it's allowing me to drag it all the way to the bottom. Again, so really 2 ways to do that, right? I can change my items per page down in the bottom right, or I can utilize this. So I'd play around with it and just kind of see what works for you. I don't think there's any wrong. It's just sort of a preference thing. All right, so the column here. So I've got some stuff here, right? Expired, active. I think most of my stuff is active. But if for whatever reason, I was like, I just don't want to run the spotlight, I can simply just select that. Or toggle that, and that will inactive it or make it inactive, sorry. Very similar to what we have in our current system. We have a schedule button and we have an ad. There are tutorials on this, by the way, but just to give you 20 seconds here. Schedule content, anything that you do under the schedule content, right? Those assets are obviously going to go through some sort of schedule configuration. When do you want this asset to run? When do you want it to expire? If you have content that you just want to run 24/7, or maybe it's just content you'll, edit later, this is where the add button essentially would allow you to do that. So again, there are tutorials on it, so I'm just going to kind of skip through that. As I sort of hover, as you can see, as I'm going from row to row, I do get another menu. And again, this is where I can edit the schedule if there is one, of course. So that is the overview of the playlist. Like I said, there are other tutorials that go a little bit more in depth on sort of adding content. So any questions you guys may have, please let us know. Otherwise, have a great day. Thank you.